We are in a championship match, week 6 at the Super Bowl. Here's Shannon Kelly, our high qualifier of the week. Of course, he'll meet Bill Wichman, who won the last match over Randy Smith. Shannon Kelly's a 168 average bowler.
Here we go. Oh! He pulled that real bad on his first shot there, Nick, but gets a break and leaves the head pin.
Now Shannon, in qualifying, now he has never ever, this is a story now, had a 600 in qualifying, rolled a 690 scratch.
Not too bad of shooting.
Plus handicap for 771. The man was tickled pink.
There we go. And picks up the head pin.
Now here's old Bill, 27 years of age, from Florence. He's still single.
Bill was showing his ball right before this match, Nick. He's got on there where the hammer insignia is, as you see it on the side of the ball. He's got on there, "I'm going to hammer Randy Smith." And he did.
Just a little psych. There it is.
Oh. Good shot. Just a little bit too much power there. Sent the 4 over top of the 7.
Next week we'll be taping at Bellwood Lanes over in Bellevue, Kentucky. That's over at Old Frank's place. Come on out and watch the taping of the program. It's always a good time.
Here's Bill going cross lane. Picks it up.
If you come over to the taping of the show next week, come in and just tell them Nick sent you, and I guarantee Frank will buy some donuts and some coffee.
Yep. Also qualifying next week next weekend will be at Glenn Schmidt's on Saturday at 11:30, 1 o'clock, 2:30, and 4 o'clock. And on Sunday, 11:30, 1 o'clock, 2:30, and 4 o'clock. So get a hold of Don Hilker down at Glenn Schmidt's and get signed up for qualifying for next week. Oh, Bill pulled that one real bad. Went to the beak. Doesn't get a break. Leaves a 3, 6, 7, 10.
Boy, he hit that head pin so hard. Sounded like he just crunched it.
Yeah, he did. He banged it.
For the conversion.
Oh, gave it a shot.
Can you believe it?
Gave it a shot. Just a little bit too light on the 3 pin. Sent it right in front of the 7.
Now here's Shannon Kelly, our high qualifier. He's from Melbourne. He lives on Lower Tug Fork Road. Boy, I'm not going to write him too many letters.
He likes fortunate to get it there.
He likes to golf, camp, fish, little backpack, softball. A little bit of everything, it sounds like. Boy.
Up a little bit high, or a little bit light rather. Leaves a tough split. 278, which we saw a little earlier. Nick, he's using a Brunswick Edge ball, another urethane ball. It will outhook the hammer a little bit. He's dead on it. Perfect shot.
Beautiful shot.
He came to play.
To round out the top 10, number 4 slot as our scorekeeper, Kenny Simpson. Number 5 was Eddie Thornberry. Number 6, Robert Perry. 7, Robbie Hamilton. Number 8, Wild Man David Moses. Number 9, Tim Shaper. And number 10, our proprietor from Dixie Lanes, was over here, John Combs.
Yeah, John was over here. Rolled pretty good.
And there's the ball, Shannon.
Hit him light, let him fight.
Hit him light, let him hit. What was that, Doug?
That's an old saying that Sam Coleman used to say on the King of TV show. I remember it well.
Hit him high and watch you die, right? It's another one, too.
Yeah, that's a new one. I think you just coined that one.
I've been known to coin a lot of things, Doug. like this one right here.
Bill just let that one get away from him again. Didn't hit the head pin. Leaves the 1-2. Nick, I'd like to once again remind everybody summer leagues are now forming at your local BPA center. And check out the yellow pages, get the phone number, give them a call, get signed up. And you see Bill getting ready to go for the 1-2 conversion. And he's got it. And something that we're doing here at Super Bowl is that everyone that signs up for a summer league, us along with some other houses in the area, giving away $50,000 in prizes. Someone will win a 1985 Renault Encore, plus a 19-inch color TV and some other fine prizes. So get signed up, and you may have a shot to be driving around in a 1985 Renault Encore. That's courtesy of old Tim Timmerman out in Florence, y'all.
There it is. Mark it down, baby.
Puncher.
You know, Doug, did we want to give the winner of the Viewer of the Week yet?
Well, I guess we're about ready for it.
Okay.
And we pulled a name out of the hat, and the name we pulled was Vicky Kesson. So Vicky is our winner in week 1 of the Viewer of the Week. Picks up a $25 gift certificate courtesy of the Pro Shop at Wall Center Lanes in Newport Shopping Center.
Here's Shannon. Watch out.
Pulled that one, Nick.
So
310.
So anyway, about the Viewer of the Week, get your cards in now. You know, we're not going to ask you no trick questions, anything like that. Just get your cards in. Say, hey, I love the program. Those are the only cards we're accept, or the only ones I read anyway. Get the cards in, and if we pull your name out of the hat, you will win a $25 gift certificate just for watching Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament.
Didn't get that one back, Nick. Picked off the 10, left the 3. Yeah, just a postcard will do. Put your name and address and phone number on the card and send it in to us. And you may maybe get a gift certificate from next week Pro Shop at Bellwood Lanes.
Here's Shannon. Boy, he's just having trouble finding the area, Doug. He's struggling.
Yeah, he was hitting the pocket earlier, Nick. He was pulling that one, which you kind of have a tendency to do if you're a little nervous with the TV lights and so forth. You'll have a tendency to pull it more often than not. And he leaves the 3, 5, 6.
We are in the top of the 5th.
Picks it up.
Now, Bill, he works over American Sign and Marketing Services. He's a press operator. He likes to golf and play baseball.
Just getting that shoulder up there, keeping it nice and level. Got it light.
He doubled up, and that's going to put him back in the match.
Yeah, got a 2-bagger.
We're in the 6th frame. Bill Wichman trying to jump into the lead for the first time in a match.
Nick, he had that one. You could hear it just kind of rolling over the thumb hole there a little bit. Took a little bit of the drive off the ball. Came in light. Leaves a 2-4-5.
There's been a lot happening in our area about bowling, and certainly one thing that needs to be mentioned is for the first time in a long, long time, there's going to be a pro bowling stop coming to your town, and it's going to be here, Doug.
Yeah, that's coming in August 17th through the 21st, the $130,000 Columbia Senior Touring Pro Doubles Tournament, which is quite an exciting format. It brings in 80 of the top current pros: Mark Roth, Marshall Holman, Pete Weber, those fellows, along with the seniors, Dick Weber and Don Carter and Carmen Salvino. And they'll bowl elimination matches and then be teamed up with each other for a doubles format. Oh, we had that one in the pocket. Sent the 5 in behind the 8, and leaves the 8 pin.
I guess the most important thing, though, about that tournament is not really that it's at the Super Bowl, but it's just great to have something that magnitude back in Cincinnati. But certainly, the greater Cincinnati area is a great bowling town, and it's exciting to the area.
Well, that's right, Nick. We see him going for the conversion. Fix it up. Northern Kentucky, greater Cincinnati area is one of the most, or the biggest bowling capitals in the United States, and we felt all along that here we see the qualifying for next week at Glenn Schmidt's. Give them a call, 291-1700. There are the times.
Saturday and Sunday both.
Call old Don Hilker down there. He'll get you set up. But this being one of the great bowling areas in the country, we felt that the area deserved to see the best bowlers in the world, and so they will be coming in August. Finals will be televised nationwide on ESPN TV.
There's a little mix-up.
When we were at the Firestone last week, that was quite exciting to see a national TV broadcast of the finals. And so it's quite exciting. So we'll be having information out about how you can bowl with the pros and the Pro-Am and how you can get tickets to watch them. So,
well, here's Bill Wichman, back to business at hand.
Comes up light again there, Nick.
Right now we have a 2-pin match. 2-pin match.
Yeah, they've been tight all day. And it looks like this one's going down to the wire, too.
A nail biter, I'm telling you.
Really?
I'm going to have to go out and get a manicure after this one.
Here we see Bill going for the 2-4-5.
Well, this a must.
Dead on it.
2-pin match with 3 to go. This is Nick Benj along with Doug Martin. We are in week 6 at the Super Bowl in Erlanger in the finals of the men's match. If you just joined us, Bill Wichman defeated Randy Smith in the opening men's match, and Kathy Baker is our women's champion of the day.
He set that one down a little bit early at the line. Just didn't get quite follow through with it, Nick. Came up light. Leaves it 2-5. See him going for the conversion. Oh, and he chops the 2 off.
That is a tough break. I heard someone in the crowd saying that. And
yeah, he definitely didn't want to do that in this situation. So now Shannon's got some daylight, if he can take advantage of it. See, Shannon works at the Licking River Terminal Company over in Wilder, Kentucky. We see him concentrating. He pulled it. Goes high on the Brooklyn side, leaves the 6-pin. If he converts this, Nick, he'll take an 11-pin advantage over Bill.
Shannon's bowling has really been coming around. He had the series in qualifying, and last year in his league he got most improved bowler.
Yeah, he does a lot of practicing, Nick, and that's what you have to do. You have to get out and practice to get better, just like any other sport. And you can definitely see an improvement with the more games that you get in.
We're in the 9th frame. Shannon Kelly is plus 11. Probably his most important ball of the match. And there it is. Mark it down, baby.
Mark it down. That was a great pitch in a clutch situation, Nick. Now Bill's got his work cut out for him. He's 11 pins down. Here we see it on replay. 2 frames to go for Bill.
Bill, this is a must shot for him.
Nick, he dropped that at the line again that time. Just didn't get the roll on it. Came up light. Leaves the 2.58. You got to hit this right between the 2 and the 5, and the ball will drive out the 8.
For the conversion. Good shot.
Perfect shot.
But you never know. He still has a shot, but he's certainly going to need a mark or two in the 10th frame. He'd like to go out.
Yeah, he's not out of it by a long sight, but he needs some strikes right here. He could definitely needs a double. No, he pulled that one, Nick. Came high on the beak, leaves a 3-6.
Boy, I had a yawn. Boy, I'm telling you, I lost an hour of sleep, and
It makes it tough.
I'm telling you, that's what happens when you get old.
Well, Bill was concentrating on hammering Randy Smith. I think he forgot about Shannon Kelly here. Shannon picks it up. So Bill with a 10 count in the fill ball will get a 198. Shannon could go all the way out for a 231. Last pitch of the day. Didn't get it up the hill. Leaves the 1-2-8. Winds up with a 195 for Bill.
So Shannon Kelly, if he can keep the ball in the lane, he's going to win it. He is going to be our victor in his first tournament appearance. It's going to win it. Take home the long dollar. That's what I call it. There it is.
Yeah.
Mark it down, baby. Shannon Kelly in week 6.
Gives him a 2-bagger.
That was our camera clapping there. Cameraman's up there clapping. You can see it going up and down.
Here we see it again. Comes in a little bit light. Sends the head pin over. Comes back. Gets the 4 and a 7 out.
Hey, we got a super crew. I'm in the mood to give our crew a plug today. They're great people. What's their names? No. Got Todd Shutter on camera. Got Ronnie out in the truck.
He's got a tough conversion to make here, Nick, but if he does pick it up, he'll wind up with a 207. He's got to try to send that head pin over into the 10 pin here.
He'll finish with 217, right?
Yeah.
Boy, it's you adding funny again, Doug. But it's all academic.
But
it's all
doesn't make any
academic.
difference.
Shannon Kelly's 213 to Bill Wichman's 195. Shannon Kelly is our champion in week 6 of the Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament. And we will be back with check presentations and a few interviews right after this. You gotta love it. Week 6 of the Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament is now history. And Doug, You have our check presentator. Is that and that's a new word we're
Easy
using.
to say.
Anyway, you got somebody's gonna be giving out money with you.
Thank you, Nick. Yes, our assistant manager here at the Super Bowl is Mr. Bob Snodgrass. Has what all the bowlers came for today, the money. So, Bob, if you'd like to do the honors.
All right, will do, Doug. Thank you. All right. Mary, third place in the ladies' finals. Congratulations. Elaine, you had and we've got Sandy here. That was a real good final match there. All right, guys, congratulations. What can we say, Kathy? Real good. Congratulations, and you're the champ this week. And it looks like Randy Smith here. Randy, unfortunately, third place, but you do have to go to work today. But here is your third place check, and that'll buy us all dinner. Thank you. And Bill, what can I say? That was a good match between you and Randy, and then a real good one there, and with you and Shannon, and they're in the finals there. It come right up to a cliffhanger there, and ninth frame made the difference, I guess, and going into the 10th. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bill. And Shannon, you're the champ for the week.
Thank you very much.
And it's good to have you here. A real fine match. You feel
Tough
good.
bowlers against.
And thank you,
Okay.
Doug.
Okay, we'll turn it back to Nick for some famous interviews here.
Thanks, Bob. You good old presentator, you. Now, Mary, you had a lot of support here today, and I know you had a couple coaches back there. Who was here today with you?
My husband and two men that bowl with my husband. They're friends.
A lot of oohs and ahs back there.
A lot of nerves.
I have one question for you. When you bowl, you were stopping about a foot short of the line.
Nerves. That's why it was my problem. I was starting off with a small step, and it was getting me there. I had 5 seconds. I was taking 5, so I was halfway there. Delivered the ball.
Well,
I'll do better next week. I'm gonna be back next week.
that's what we love to hear. Thank you very much. Come on over here, Sandy. Now you just love to play sports. You play what, semi-pro softball?
Yes. I've been playing for about 6 years now.
You know, and getting back to your bowling game, did anybody ever tell you you go off the wrong foot?
Everybody for the last 4 years.
But what can you tell them? That you made the TV show?
Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Just feels comfortable that way to me, so
Well, we're glad to have you. We're looking forward to seeing you back.
thank you.
All right. Come on over here, Kath. Now, I've had the pleasure of talking to you a couple other times, and you finished third, and the nerves have just flat out tore you up. But today you looked a lot better.
I was still nervous. I think I was more nervous this time.
You know, you were the only one on the show today that had any TV experience. You don't feel that helped you at all?
No, I think it gets worse.
Well, one thing that delighted me, when you got that one break on that spare, we got to see our first smile from you on the tube.
It was luck. It really was.
Well, we're looking forward to having you back again.
Thank you.
Step over here to the gentleman. Now, when I made mention to you, I said he looks more like Jack Lambert than he does Earl Anthony. This is a big guy throwing a pretty strong ball.
I had a little trouble there at the beginning. A couple splits, didn't break him up. Break him up a little closer to Bill, but he threw a good game. So best guy came up on top.
You know, one thing I got to mention, Randy, is we've been doing this program for 3 years on the tube, and you were the first bowler that lived on the wrong side of the river. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, I didn't, but I got to drive that way to work, so just live far away, and it's worth coming out to bowl, so have a lot of fun.
We're glad to have you. We're looking forward to having you back. All right, Bill. Now, there's a lot of stories behind you. I mean, everybody's been coming up saying, ask him this, ask him that. One of the things is you bowled your qualifying score in the very first qualifier. Is that not correct?
Yes.
So what'd you do after that?
I tried it again, and it didn't work.
But somebody said that he came back shift after shift just to keep checking the board.
That's true. I was walking the floors, sweating.
Well, we're certainly glad to have you. And now, the story about the bowling ball, you were throwing a hammer, but there's a few other words around the hammer. What'd it say?
I want a Hammer Smith.
I think you forgot to put, what'd you forget to put on there?
Shannon Kelly, right.
It's
They didn't know to get him.
a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Now, here's Shannon. Now, there's one thing Frank said to me. They said, Shannon bowls down my place, and he's never bowled a 600. You come out and try out for a TV show, and what'd you shoot?
Shot a 690 scratch. That was the first 600 I hit in my life, and I'm glad I done it when it really counted.
You certainly did it in style. What were you thinking about when you knew you were going to be on the tube as high qualifier? Were you a little bit nervous?
Well, nervous ain't the word. I had the jitters all week and just try to concentrate and get my ball working for me, and had a little trouble today trying to get it out there. But came through and did my best I can do.
Well, you certainly, had, like you said, had a little trouble early, but you ended up winning it.
Well, I'm glad I had some tough bowlers to bowl against and go out and try to qualify again for the TV show.
That's what we love to hear. Congratulations. Certainly like to thank our fine sponsors of the Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament. Of course, I'm talking about Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer, which Jack Snodgrass distributing. We're all now getting ready to go out and have us a nice cold one. And also like to thank our fine sponsors from Value City Furniture in the Latonia Plaza in Latonia, Kentucky. For Doug Martin, I'm Nick Benj. From the Super Bowl Week 6, you gotta love it, Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament. So long, everybody.